And welcome back, everyone, to the coverage of BPL 2022, the inaugural tournament in the second day of action here as we watch this match between the Kabira Titans and the Pearland Strikers. Let's take a look at the scorecard here from the first innings of this match. The Kabira Titans scoring 110 runs, losing 9 wickets, but playing their full 15 overs in this one. Towards the end of their attack was Shukan Bhakta and Anirudh Bhakta scoring 4 and 8 runs respectively. And now the Pearland Strikers have taken strike. Kabira Titans looking for their first win of the tournament. Luck has not been on their side, so I've heard. We'll see what happens in this one. Just a slight delay in the play as the players are requesting a van owner to turn their lights off. Can't be in the line of sight. Apologies for the interruption in commentary. That will be something that happens throughout the end of this match. It might not look like it, everyone, but we are streaming from a pickup truck, believe it or not. The wonders of live streaming, but we are here to bring you the Bucknut Premier League 2022. Pearland Strikers have scored 6 runs in their first over. Their target is 111 runs to win the match. Live from Katy, Texas, the Katy Hockley Cricket Grounds. Oh, it looks like we're getting a shot of the production right now. We can see what's happening. I'm going to wave. I'm going to look in the back here. Hi, everyone. Doing commentary from the back. The entire setup is here inside the truck. We want to thank Parth Bukta for generously donating his truck to us for the live streaming production. As we face some difficulties with the weather, there was lots of lightning in the area once again, just like yesterday. But we persevere. We're strong. We make this happen. As that one comes back to the bowler there. Looks like the Pearland Strikers know what they need to do in this one. 110 total. We have seen more boundaries today overall compared to yesterday. It was hot. This one hit up. 3 fielders running to it. That's some field placement there. They knew the ball was coming in that area. But still, no one to make the catch. Tough during the power play. Understandable. We'll see if the bowler wants to make any adjustments here. That's Prayas Bukta bowling. Plays for Houston in the Bukta Samaj tournament. Gets to stay close to home with this team, Pearland Strikers. There was some discussion. Pritesh was telling me, you can't say Houston and Pearland are from the same place. Apparently, they don't like that. Another tapper there. No run taken. Trying to take it easy so far. 3 balls remain in the over. That one here hits a point, a throw to the keeper off the keeper's pads. But it'll just be a single. So 1 run taken. 2 balls remain in the over here. Oh, and that's a big swing. I'm hearing catches here, and the ball is caught. That's a wicket taken. Catch with the man in the deep. And the first wicket falls. So the Pearland Strikers attempt to score some runs, but it does not go in their favor this time around. Goes straight to a fielder, comes in, takes the catch. Perfectly placed in the hands of the fielder. So the first wicket falls here for the Kibera Titans. The Kibera Titans taking it, excuse me. And the Strikers lose their first wicket. So not too much done there by Jigar Bukta. Nikunj taking the catch for Kabira. And that's Prayas taking a wicket in his first over of the match. In his first bowling over, I should say. So with 1 ball remaining, a wicket falls. Seeing some good team camaraderie here in the tournament so far. Seeing lots of team huddles, seeing lots of cheering from the team, from the players that are not playing in the match. A lot of sideline support. And you know, it's fun to watch because these are the first time these teams are playing. The players have played in the Bukta Samaj tournaments before, but this is the first time As we all know, BPL in its inaugural season, these players are getting familiar with each other, with how they play. It's a mix of players from mainly the A and B divisions from the Baktas match tournament. So the playing is different overall, but it's good to see a mix of the teams, obviously. Here we go. Final ball, the over from Breas. Down towards the leg side. Will they try to take two? They're going to try to take it uneven with the fielding, but not quick enough. And the batsmen take another run. They get in 2 runs to end the over. So they score 11 now, 11 runs for the Pearland Strikers, 1 wicket down. And that's 5 overs up now or excuse me, that's 3 overs up now for the Pearland Strikers. Still only 1 wicket down. Check in with the score from the other match if you're interested in knowing the score between Southwest Jai Hind and the Houston Gladiators. Southwest Jai Hind scored 140 runs in 15 overs. Quite the total there from Southwest. Take a look at who scored the runs from Southwest Jai Hind. It was a mix from the team. That's always good to see. Kiran Bukta with 20 runs off 11. Bhavesh Bob Bukta with 15. Kaushik with 26 off 24. Harshil with 33 runs off 19 balls. Ritesh with 34 runs off 13. Big production from them. And we saw Harshil close out the earlier match with a big 6 to win it on the final ball. What a match that was for Southwest Jai Hind, as this one's hit hard too. Straight to the hands of the fielder, and it's another catch taken. The second wicket falls. The Pearland Strikers are hitting it to the fielders, and they are making use of that. Taking 2 catches now, 2 wickets down. And the Kabira Titans are on a roll here with their catches. But back to that score update. Houston Gladiators have scored 55 runs with 2 wickets after 5 overs. 57 runs now after 5.2 overs. It's Sapan Bukta and Parth Bukta batting for Houston. And as that wicket goes down, let's take a look at the points table. Corpus Christi Destroyers at the top with 6 points. 3 wins, 1 loss. Dallas Rebels in the same situation, 6 points, 3 wins, 1 loss. That 1 loss coming to the team we're watching right here, or to the team on the southeast field, excuse me. Pearland Strikers playing here with 4 points on the table. They're at a negative 0.01 net run rate at the moment. So if they're looking to make a push to solidify a spot or just have a better chance of making the playoffs in the top 4 teams, a win here would do a lot of work for them. And Southwest Jai Hind at 2 points at the moment. So, wow, a lot of things happening here. Teams looking for big wins, trying to make it to the playoffs. It's not easy. 4 teams go through. So, about 66% of the teams make it. That's always nice. But when you have such competition in BPL, you never know what can happen. The Houston Gladiators have only won 1 match. They're sitting at 2 points right now, as well as their opponents on the other field. So anything can happen here. The Kabira Titans, the only winless team at the moment. They're trying to change that in this match against the Pearland Strikers. So a lot on the line in these matches before we move on to tomorrow. Oh, and that one there, umpire shakes his head. Bowler looking for an LBW. Of course, that's what they're going to ask for. Does not go the bowler's way. They're going to try to take a single. Could be a run out. The throw is high, but the runner was in, it seemed like, from our angle. Some fast running between the wickets. But the Pearland Strikers definitely need some stability here if they want a chance to win this match. Those 2 wickets falling early just after scoring 15 runs is not going to do the trick. Niku and Sheer bowling his first over of the match. Was looking for a catch on that last one. Dropped way ahead of the fielders. But Kabira putting the pressure on the Pearland strikers. Trying to see if the wickets will continue to fall. That one slapped across, but a fielder tries to stop it. Will still only be one run. And that LBW is given. That third wicket does fall. And the Pearland strikers lose another to the Kabira Titans. Once again, looking for their first win of the tournament. Correction there, that was caught behind. Not an LBW, but a wicket taken nonetheless. And now coming in for the strikers is Deepan Bhakta. It's Tejas Ravi Bhakta on the other end. Still in for the Pearland strikers, scoring 5 runs off 9 balls so far. So the third wicket falls for the Pearland strikers. Again, only a 15 over match here over these past 2 days. It is sprinkling again here in Katy, Texas. Should just be 1 run there. And it is collected by the keeper. So yes, it is sprinkling once again. Dealing with some wet conditions now. You can see the bowler trying to wipe off as much moisture and water from the ball as possible. Can't have the ball slipping away. Well, they're going to try to take a single. That won't be a run out. Runner came in. Makes it that much tougher to get the ball rolling off the ground. And some miscommunication there between the batsmen. Looks like it leads to a run out. Batsman walking away, not happy with that result, obviously. That's a tough one to see. So a run out. The Kabira Titans strike again on the strikers. They look pretty energized here, getting wickets on average every about 1.2 to 1.3 overs. That's a good rate for them. That's the fourth wicket down now. And we're noticing here so far, these big shots have only been going for singles, getting to the fielders quick, not enough time to come back for two. That little bit of rain that came in earlier, little bit of rain can make a big difference when batting, especially when the conditions were fairly good throughout the day. It was very sunny and bright outside, not too many clouds. The sun was shining on the grounds here at the Katie Hockley Cricket Grounds. Dried up the conditions. We saw the ball moving a lot quicker on the field. But just with a little bit of rain now, it seems to have slowed down. The ball is stopping quickly. Batsman not able to get much push off the ball. And that's an appeal, and it's given. Another wicket goes down. That's the fifth wicket down now, and the Kabira Titans are on a roll, getting wickets in a variety of ways. From catches to run out and now an LBW. That's 5 down already in 7.1 overs. It looks like it was Hardik Bhakta that got out on that delivery. And now coming in is Nayan Bhakta. He'll have to provide some stability as the Pearland strikers approach halfway through their innings. Almost to the halfway point. They require 68 runs in 7.5 overs. Ooh, and that was almost back to the stumps off the bat. Batsman trying to hit that ball down, potentially trying to find a gap here. It'll be difficult to score runs that way right now with the soft conditions. And that one does get through. Should at least be one run. Not looking back for another. And bucked that off the mark. Scary first ball for him. But on his second, he gets a single. Deepan Bukta on strike once again. He scored 14 runs so far. Shot there. Looks like it was miss hit, and that's exactly what happened. Another catch taken. The 6th wicket down now. And the second one of the over. That's Amit Bukta taking 2 wickets in this over alone. If my count is correct, that's his 3rd wicket of the match. And it is. Wickets falling quickly for the Pearland Strikers. 7.4 overs of play in the Pearland Strikers innings. Get a little preview of what's happening in the match on the southeast ground right now. From the reaction, it looks like another wicket fell on that side. As I see a Houston Gladiators batsman walking back, let's check in with the score update from that field. Wow. As we know, Southwest Jai Hind scored 140 runs, and the Houston Gladiators 92 for 7 at the moment. And another miss hit. No one's there this time. I say a miss hit as it looked like the batsman was attempting a flat shot with a straight bat, but that did not go that way. Could be wrong. But nonetheless, a single is taken. Batsman was gearing up to what seemed like a big shot, but instead plays a defensive one. No run taken on the shot. Strikers have 4 wickets in hand, and that's the over for Amit Bukta. Wow, what an over from him. Productive, very productive to say the least. 2 wickets down in that over alone, getting one off an LBW and the second one a catch off a miss hit. So amazing stuff from Amit Bukta there, taking 2 wickets, 3 wickets overall in the match so far in his 2 overs bowled. Pearland Strikers require 66 runs in 7 overs to win the match with only 4 wickets in hand now. And it looks like it will be Nikunj Bukta coming in to bowl for the Kabira Titans. That ball looks like it stayed low. Nikunj wishing that was in line to the stumps. He knew it would have been another wicket down. That one there does find the gap. They're not running aggressively this time. In many situations, you would see runners trying to take a second run there, but they have predetermined that it will only be one run, not taking any risks here with only 4 wickets in hand. You cannot afford another one to go down so soon if you are the Pearland Strikers. That one just off the keeper, but did not look like any contact was made with the bat. Nikunjan his second over in this one. He's allowed 9 runs. That one a big shot there, sweeping across. And it's caught once again. Another catch taken. Difficult to find the boundary ropes for the Kabira Titans, for the Pearland Strikers. And the Kabira Titans taking wicket after wicket. That's the 7th wicket down after only 46 runs scored. Kabira Titans looking for their first win, and it's looking likely so far. They are at least headed in that direction. $46 for 7. Pearland Strikers require 65 runs in 6.3 overs. And once again, it's Anirudh Bhakta in the attack, bowling for the Kabira Titans. Wickets going down for the Pearland Strikers. The previous wicket, an excellent catch taken by Shukan Bhakta. taking the wicket of Nayan Bhakta. See what happens here. Ooh, that one came up on the batsman a bit, mistimed it. Pressure on the batsman here to make contact. See what they can do to make things happen. Three wickets remain for the Pearland Strikers. They require 64 runs. Oh, and that one going towards the fielder. Will it be another catch? Oh, and it's off the hands of the fielder. So no catch there. Some disappointment for the Kabira Titans. It would have been another big wicket down. But unfortunately for them, not the case. Batsman lives another day. Or at least another delivery, I should say. Nicely finds the gap, but to a fielder, just one run. They're calling a no on that. Back to the bowler. Quick throw. Good hands by the bowler to keep that one in. You never know what can happen with those throws back. We have seen plenty of overthrows so far in this tournament. And another miss there. That one coming way up on the batsman. I don't think he was expecting that. You can even see his signal with the glove. Ball came up, and that's the over for the Pearland Strikers. Anirudh Bhakta completing his second over of the match. $62 runs required in the next 5 overs for the Pearland Strikers if they want a chance to win this match. It's Nikunj Bukta once again in bowling for the Kabira Titans. And some excellent footwork by the boundary line here as the fielder restricts 4 runs. Boundaries have been scarce in this inning so far, but the Pearland Strikers did pull one off in the previous over. A catch call is made, but it will be fielded by Sukan Bukta, throwing it in hard. Wow, that's some big throwing from Sukan. He's determined to get the runouts, keeping the pressure on the batsman. It's good to see. As long as you have the backup, I'm all in for aggressive throws. Another catch call. It's high, but it'll land in front of the fielders. No second run call. Not taking chances once again. 3.3 overs remain. Excuse me, should be less than that. Might be the final ball of the over here. Once again, we are streaming from a pickup truck. Trying to get you all the action we can as there was lightning in the area. Oh, and a big shot there. Will it go over? And it will. That's 6 runs for the Pearland Strikers. Another boundary. Something they've been looking for so desperately. That's Roshan Buktas hitting that 6 off Nikunj in the last ball of the over. And way to reduce that run rate by Roshan there. 39 runs needed now in the final 3 overs. Only 3 wickets remain. You have to pick the balls that are likely to be hit well. It's not a chance to try to force the runs, but with 39 runs needed in 3 overs, they might not have a choice now. They'll have to find opportunities to score if they're looking to win this match, which, of course, they are. A lot on the line in terms of the points table. And if we look at the other side of the field, we can actually see the players all in their huddles. Looks like Southwest Jai Hind won that match by 29 runs. A 29-run victory for Southwest Jai Hind against the Houston Gladiators. Wow. What does that mean? Well, now 2 for 2. Or that one slapped across. We'll find the gap. Fielder should be getting to that ball. And the Strikers score 2 runs off of it. So back to the points table here. Southwest Jai Hind with 2 wins and 2 losses at 4 points on the points table. A negative 0.10 net run rate. Pearland Strikers in this match that we're currently watching with 4 points on the table. Negative 0.01 net run rate, basically at 0. And that one, too, finds the gap once again, but a fielder is there this time. Just a single is taken. And the Houston Gladiators, with that loss against Southwest Jai Hind on the Southeast field, means they are now 1-3 in the tournament. Another big shot there towards Shukan Bakta, but it will go by. That should be 4 runs. The umpire signals. So 4 more runs for the Pearland Strikers. They're finding the boundary line here in the final overs of the match. Trying to make a late push with only 3 wickets remaining. That's Roshan with another boundary. There's someone to get it done. He looks to be the man right now for the Pearland Strikers. 25 runs off 13 balls, 3 fours and 1 6. 3 deliveries left in this over. Misses that one, stays low. That's a dot ball. It's Breas bowling in the 13th over here. 2 balls remaining. That one's going to be outside. Umpire does signal a wide. Strikers will take that free run and an extra delivery. 2 balls still remain. Score is at 80 runs for the Strikers. Can we see a late push? Can we see some magic? Another big swing. There's no question about that one. That's another 6 runs for Roshan Bakta. Wow. Talk about trying to make it happen. He's doing just that right now. 25 runs now required in 2.1 overs. That ball was obliterated. Reyes Bakta definitely going to wipe that ball clean. Should wipe it clean from his mind too. He has 1 ball left in this over. His 3rd over here. He's taken 2 wickets, giving up 21 runs. That was a big 6 runs he just gave up. And a nice defensive shot there, just taking a single. A good way to end the over. They got their boundaries off of it and a wide. So what a productive over for the Pearland Strikers. Scoring 14 runs from it. Or excuse me, 15 runs from it. And they now require 24 runs in 2 overs. What a shift in this match. They were having trouble finding the boundaries, and in comes Roshan Bakta, able to find the boundary lines in this match, hitting 3 fours and 2 sixes so far. 200 strike rate at the moment with 32 runs scored off 16 balls. 2 overs remain, 24 runs required, and now it's anyone's match. Pressure is on both teams here. As the Kabira Titans know which wicket they need to take, they are looking at one person. That's Roshan Bakta. And also, if they can disrupt this partnership, that would do wonders for them. Because Fennel Bakta has done an excellent job rotating the strike and just staying in this match to help his teammate work together to cross this finish line. It is Fennel Bakta on strike now. Bowler setting the field. Very important here in these final 2 overs. 24 runs required. 15 runs off the previous over. Wow. Amazing shots we've been seeing. Sumit Bakta into bowl. His 3rd over of the match now. That's a good delivery, a good length there. Tough to get solid contact off of it. It'll just be 1 run. Trying to stay aggressive here with the fielding. No time for mistakes right now. 11 balls remaining, 23 runs required. Another good delivery there. It'll be a dot ball. That's huge for the Kibera Titans. If the batsman wants to find any contact with the ball when reaching for the boundary, he's going to have to make some space. If Sumit Bhakta keeps bowling that length, Fennel Bhakta's having trouble making contact with that. Might have to step up or step back, play a down shot. We'll see. But anything down just to rotate the strike might not hurt. Once again, a great delivery there from Sumit Bhakta. And he's asking for the run out. Looks like they get it in the back. A stumping technically, if you look at it. Wow. Looks like the batsman was out of his crease. You could see the bowler, Sumit Bhakta, pointing to Sagar Bhakta, the keeper in the back, just saying, hey, get the stumps. He did, and the batsman walks. That's a tough blow for the Pearland Strikers. Great awareness from the Kibera Titans. You hate to see a wicket go down like that, but that's on the batsman right there. Perhaps missing those balls at that length was affecting him. Who knows? This might be one of those situations where it ends up helping the strikers if the new batsman coming in can help rotate the strike. It'll be Yogesh Bhakta. But wow, what an odd turn of events. What an odd way to pick up a wicket, but the Titans get it done. They were searching for that 8th wicket for quite some time, and they finally get it. Sumit Bhakta bowling great length balls there. Just enough to confuse the batsman, adding some variation, going out but not too wide, forcing the batsman to keep an eye on the ball, really stay focused. And wow, we'll see what he comes up with here. His 4th delivery of the over. As 3 balls remain. Fielder still getting in place here. 23 runs required now in the final 9 deliveries. Lots of eyes on this match now at the Katie Hockley Cricket Grounds. Batsman steps up. It's going to go through. What a delivery. What an over so far from Sumit Bhakta. He's not giving the batsman anything to work with. Batsman did try to step up and be aggressive there. Did not pay off. 2 balls remaining in the over. What an over so far. That one there down the leg side. It's Sukan Bhakta with the fielding. Difficult to get the ball in that sand, but he does a good job recovering. Throw goes over the keeper. No damage done besides 1 single. I think the Kabir Titans will be okay with that. Especially with that being only the 2nd run of the over so far. 7 balls remaining, 22 runs required. It's Roshan Bhakta on strike. Takes a big swing. Will it cross the line? And it does. It's another 6 runs for the Pearland Strikers. Wow. Sumit Bhakta was bowling well the entire over. He still did. He got the wickets he needed. Or the wicket he needed. But Roshan Bhakta with his 3rd 6 of the match. And that length delivery wasn't there on that final ball from Sumit. So we'll see. I mean, Roshan Bhakta really changing the match here for his team. 16 runs now required. He will not be on strike to start the final over. But that 6 runs was well worth it. And the cherry on top for him was hitting it to his opponent's tent. Gotta love that. Field getting set here in the final over. And it looks like it will be Anirudh Bhakta bowling the final over for the Kabira Titans, looking for their first win of the tournament in their fourth match here. 3 more matches scheduled tomorrow on Saturday before the playoffs on Sunday. And we will be looking for an early start tomorrow morning with potential weather coming in. But I know these teams could use all the fan support they can. Final over of the match. Ooh, and that one might be a run out. Oh, and it's an easy one. A run out goes down. The 9th wicket falls. So 1 wicket remaining for the Pearland Strikers. Another run out taken, this time by Anirudh Bhakta, bowling, taking it himself. 5 balls remain in this match, 16 runs required. It will be Roshan Bhakta on strike for the Strikers. Five balls remain now. That one straight down the ground. Will they try to take 2? That's the question. They will. Will it be a run out to end it? Dive does the runner. What does the umpire says? It's a wicket. And the Kabira Titans win their first match of the inaugural BPL tournament. Two runouts in a row for the Kabira Titans, and the Pearland Strikers go down. The Titans win their first match of the tournament. That one's a win for the Hearts, ladies and gentlemen. That win will mean a lot to this team. Great team effort by the Titans getting it done in the final overs of this match. As we see the Titans and the Strikers shaking hands at the end of this match. We see Shukan Bhakta there in the white cap. You know, he was saying he hasn't played a match yet, and he played in this one. So I like to say he's maybe their good luck charm. The Kabira Titans winning their first match of the tournament. Before we end the live stream here, let's take a look at the points table one more time as the matches for today have been completed. The Kabira Titans now with 2 points on the table. Corpus Christi Destroyers leading it with 6 points. Dallas Rebels at 6 points as well. Pearland Strikers with 4. Southwest Jai Hind with 4. Houston Gladiators with 2 points. Kabira Titans with 2 points now as well. What a day it's been here at the Katie Hockley Cricket Grounds, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back tomorrow with more cricket. 3 more matches remain, 1 for each of these teams. We've seen some great cricket so far in the BPL. We're excited to see more tomorrow and on Sunday. And once again, as always, we would like to thank our sponsors of the tournament, each and every one of them. This tournament would not be possible without their support. Thank you again for joining us on this live stream. We will see you tomorrow and on Sunday.